Hey, Taurus, how's it going? I didn't mean to hit record yet, but I did. Oops. Anyhow, Taurus, welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome as well. I'm excited to have you join me here. It's fantastic. So Taurus, this is going to be your March 2023 reading. This will be for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus cross watchers. If that is you, discern the messages. You guys always discern the messages. Remember, not everything is going to be for you. Check out your other placements as well. If you haven't done your birth chart, you need to do that. You'll find out so much valuable information for yourself in doing something like that. So let me set that off to the side. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let me get a drink here. I'm a little parched. And we'll jump into it. I hope you guys had a good February. We're about ready to wrap up the month already. It's crazy. I can't believe we're going into March. Good stuff, though, right? Good stuff. All right, Taurus. I don't know why I want to start off with this deck, but I'm going to throw one card down. What the heck? Right. Why not? All right, Taurus. What's up for Taurus for March, Spirit? What's going on for Taurus for the month of March? What is going on with Taurus? I can be and do all at once. I will feel better once I get the rest I need. If that's not a Taurus, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute to get my bearings about me, right? All right, Taurus. Rewriting the subconscious. Are we doing some deep dive into our conditioning? The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. So that's going to set the tone for this reading for you, Taurus. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. Are we letting go of things that are toxic to us? Starting over? I like it. Right, Taurus, let's see what's going on. March 2023 for Taurus. Self-care. What are you hiding out for? I feel like you're kind of hiding out. Sorry, guys. I'm not comfortable. I feel like you're, I don't know. It's like you may be dealing with some understanding of toxicity in patterned behavior. Is kind of how this feels, like recognizing something for Taurus. I'll take it. Differences. You're seeing the difference between the light and the dark. I was kind of getting something like that with that last card. Meditation, time to ground ourselves. Taurus, you do better when you're grounded, right? When you're a little more in your stable flow of energy. Listen, if you guys are struggling with that differences underneath or over there, choices there, light and dark energy, trying to stay on a positive note, you need to quiet. You need a reprieve. You need a space of quiet, meditation. I feel like for some of you, and this will not resonate with all of you, if you've come out of some type of situation where you are comparing things, it's almost like, oh gosh, how do I put this? Oh, come on, Spirit, throw me a bone here on this one. I feel like when you're in your dark energy, it's kind of like scorpionic energy, really, because when Scorpios are in their darkness, they're kind of in their power. It feels good to them in some sick way. For you guys, it's like you light up in the dark. Maybe you're not sleeping well. Maybe you're up late at night. I'm sorry for any thumping, whatever that you hear. Like you're functioning, like it's almost like you're coming alive at night. Not sure what that's about, but if you're not sleeping well, if you're not resting well, pay attention. Spirit is saying to your biological patterns, whatever that means for you. You know, maybe you're going through phases and cycles. I know we're getting to a point now that the light, it's getting lighter, longer, right? Finally, at last, some daylight. But I feel like maybe like mid-morning, early afternoon, you're struggling to function so much but then at night it's kind of like, I don't know if you're getting up late or getting up later in the day. Get yourself on a good schedule. Make sure you're getting in your vitamins and your nutrients right now. I feel like this is about replenishing the self, replenishing the body, replenishing vital life force energy within you, okay? Like, how are you caring for yourself right now, Taurus? And I will say this, Scorpio, I mean, you guys are on, we're on opposite ends of the spectrum there. We're complete opposites. Scorpio is kind of going through a little bit of that too right now. So you could be reflecting some energies back and forth to one another somehow. I'm not sure why that's coming up, but that's what it reminds me of. And then what do we got? The High Priestess of Water. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces as well. You blue-eyed Tauruses may be dealing with emotion. This is a weird message. Never had this come up like this before. If you have blue eyes and you're a Taurus, you may be dealing with emotional residual energy that needs to be cleansed and cleared, and that is what is messing with your biological being. Heavy shit right there. Fulfillment. I feel like you're trying to overcome, some type of temptation. You're trying to follow some rules. Be cautious, Taurus. Be cautious, okay? Let's do some clarifying and we'll go from there. Let's see. You guys might be getting headaches too. Like all of a sudden it's like, phew, my head's pounding. Mother of Cups. Oh yeah. This is emotional. You may be feeling like, I don't know, it's something to do with cycles. It might be moon energy. I'm not sure. But it's like in the dark, your emotional energy is coming to life. And I feel like you're sitting with that emotion. You're trying to nurture yourself at night. I want to say get up and do it during the day. It's like, again, that spark, that creativity, whatever it is, like you're doing it at night. And I'm not saying that it's wrong, but your body needs this rest, right? The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. And then also, that other card that came out on the split there about giving yourself the rest that your body needs or something to that effect, right? So again, like that same message is kind of coming through. Daughter of Wands or Page of Wands in reverse. I just don't like that card. I never really have. It's just one of those things for me as a reader. I feel like it's getting you twisted up. It's getting you very twisted, very... Oh, I just don't... Page of Wands. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. I feel like your energy levels are shifting. Like you're going from a high to a low. It has to do with the time of day for you guys. This is different. This is very different. Tower. Boom. There it is. I knew that was coming. You may be dealing with a situation. This might be a work schedule. This might be, maybe you've taken on something, either a person or a schedule that is changed your sleep pattern. Is it really working out for you? Is kind of what I want to say. Because it's not nurturing of you. It's depleting your emotional reserves. It's depleting what you've worked towards and for so far. Spirit is saying it may have been a new opportunity, but it doesn't mean that it's the right opportunity for you. It's like, did you use your discernment when you made this choice? Whether it's a person, make sure you're not being enabled either right now, okay? You do fine independently. Yeah, and I feel like that might be something you're struggling with. Like you feel like your independence is at a distance from where you've been. I feel like you're kind of bouncing back and forth between a person or a situation that is taking a little too much from you right now, okay? This meditation, yeah, there we go, the Ten of Swords. If you're not taking time out for yourself, maybe you were implementing practices for a while, and now it's like it's almost like you forgot how to do them, or you're not doing them. Taurus, Eight of Cups, emotional emptiness, right? Emotionally walking away from things, like Three of goddamn Swords. Taurus, what in the shit? Oh, I hate seeing this stuff for you guys. Anybody, any sign. Ugh. Did you find something in meditation that scared the bejeepers out of you? Did you find something in a state of solace? Are you having to sit with some emotions? Are you having to sit with repercussions of the past? Are you seeing things? It's that clarity. That's Ace of Swords underneath here. That Eight of Swords. Justice. Are you coming to a realization of something within yourself right now? Because that's what this feels like to me. Like you want to turn around and run back to things that don't serve you. Why? I don't care if it's drinking. I don't care if it's a person. I don't care if it's a job. I don't care. It could be anything. Anything that's toxic to you. It's like you want to turn around and run back to it because you found a spot within yourself. And I think that it has to do with your emotions, and it's very freaking uncomfortable for you right now. I feel like I've been beating on everybody today. I am so sorry, but I am not sorry because this is what needs to be said. It's like you are so tangled up emotionally in turmoil of the things that you have emotionally had to abandon or walk away from, or you felt abandoned, where it just came to a halt. And it's like, where do I find my spirituality? Where do I find this balance? Where do I get back into this? Ah, Taurus, you got some kind of truth that came in. You got some type of, and Spirit is saying a message, some type of message, some kind of communication, some kind of truth, some type of hard clarity, whether it was through meditation or someone explained something to you or you found something out, and it is like, to hell with this. Like you're giving up on something that was starting to put you on a very positive path because it's too hard to face whatever this is. Oh my golly. Ugh. Guys, understand that I'm here to help you. I'm always here to help you. But when we start dealing with this stuff, you know, I do this because I want to see people evolve. I want to see spiritual growth. I want to see people become the best versions of themselves. And I tend to pick up on the dark shit, and a lot of things on YouTube are like happy and, oh, your person's coming around, and oh, you're going to get married and live happily ever after. If you want fake shit, you're on the wrong channel. And I'm so sorry, but I'm not sorry because I am not going to lie to you. I am not going to give you the shallow. I am not going to give you the bullshit. Here's the cold hard facts of what it is that you're dealing with right now, what you need to work through. Some people can handle that. Some people can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I will forever say it. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, because this is shedding light on something that needs to be addressed. And Taurus, my God, work through this. You put in some time. Like, I don't know if it was like a new year, new me, January 1st, I'm going to start fresh. And you've taken this leap forward. And I've seen it with that Two of Wands. Like, you've taken this leap forward, and then it's like you forgot where you were going because you got some hard fact delivered to you. You found something out that just brought you to like an emotional, knee-bending, what the hell, come to Jesus moment. My goodness. And it rocked your foundation. Whatever this is, Taurus, you may be dealing with a Scorpio. The Death card is out again, the Six of Cups. What is it that you're being reminded of right now? That emotional energy, that High Priestess of Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You've got the Death card that comes out. That Mother of Cups. Guess who she is? Scorpio. Some equate her to Cancer. I think she's Scorpio. That's how I read. You could be dealing with the Capricorn. This change that you tried to implement may have happened during Capricorn season. Like I said, I just said, what, January 1st? That's Capricorn season, right? December-ish. New year, new me. But in order to be in the right state of mind, when you are in that mental clarity, it's like nightmares are kicking in. 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. Are you being, there you are, Taurus, the Hierophant. Where do you feel like you've lost? Wow. Just wow. 2 of Swords. Now where do I go? What do I do? You know, Taurus, I want to say the last, golly, the last couple of months, right? There's been this, and I've seen this repetitively, and there's not too many. That's Libra sticks out to me, Taurus, and there's a couple other ones, but anywho, where it's like going back to forgive the past. We have to be able to be in a space of forgiving the past, making amends, opening ourselves up, finding acceptance, dealing with our grief, all of these things that crack open the heart space, right? And I've seen this for you over and over again, and I see you kind of leveling up and then falling back down, and leveling up and falling back down. This 6 of Cups is going to continue to come around until you figure it out. And every time I see this 6 of Cups for you, it is wrapped in this regret, this remorse, this pain, this indecision on what do I do. It's heavy. It's so heavy. Fulfillment. I feel like I'm yelling at, like, I don't know what I feel like I'm doing. This is nuts. The Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy, primarily Cancer on that fulfillment. You know what makes you feel good, okay? You know what fulfills your heart space. There it is. You know what makes you happy, but my God, is it hard to get there? Is it that hard to get there? Like, yeah, you want the fine things. You want the beautiful things. You want the good things. It's going to be about your perspective. Glass half empty, glass half full. There it is. Because you have these... I feel like for a lot of you, it's taking strong discipline on how to view things. That indecision, there's the choices, there's the differences. The differences are there. The choices came out. That 2 of Swords energy, that 3 of Swords energy, that 10 of Swords energy, that 8 of Cups energy, that Tower. Like you do. You've got strong roots in that Strength card there. The way this Strength card comes out, you've got a solid, you're solid at the bottom, right? The foundation is solid, but it's like once you get past that grounded space where your roots dive deep into the core of the earth to anchor you down, everything else from there up just gets lost in the wind. I feel like, God, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry I'm yelling at you. Taurus, come on. Something's got to give. 8 of Pentacles, you put in the work. You need that different perspective. There it is again. You need to see this differently. 10 of Wands. It's too damn hard. That 10 is asking you to close something out. Just do it. What are you afraid of? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You don't feel grounded. You don't feel stable. Your foundations have been rocked somehow from whatever this news is. That Tower to me is like, it's like a news tower getting knocked over, and it's like, oh, there goes the static. Oh my gosh, like that's how that feels. Like at some point your world got lit on fire, but for the wrong reasons. It's not coming from passionate, determined energy. It just kind of hits you to your core. Oh, Taurus. Golly. All right. Let's go into past, present, future energies. All right, Spirit, for Taurus's highest good, what do they need to know? It's time to heal and open the heart space. Or someone's trying to offer you some kind of love, some type of compassion, some type of understanding, and you're turning it away. Spirit for Taurus's highest good for March 2023. Attachment. I knew it. 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 Let go of your ego. Attachment in the solar plexus. That's got ego written all over it. Maybe you walk around smiling. Maybe you're just, oh yeah, everything's hunky-dory. No, it's not. You're going from the 5 to a 10. This cycle is trying to close out. It is trying to be done for you. It is trying to open you up to something new. It's trying to move you forward. There it is, but you're hanging on to the past. Love and caring and compassion and understanding is trying to come into your world, and you will not let it. What did I say? Love, care, compassion. There she be, angel of love. I feel like you guys, you know, and this, again, this is not going to resonate for everybody. So if I'm opening your butt and this isn't for you, please discern, right? But I feel like, how long has it been since you loved yourself? Because if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not healing the emotional wounds that you live with, the emotional scars that you live with, you're not giving yourself love. You're not giving yourself compassion. You're not giving yourself understanding. Look at you in the mirror like you are your own best friend, because you are. There is nobody else in this world that is going to love you the way you choose to love you. But you have to make that choice. You have to make that decision to love yourself. And you're not doing it. You'd rather sit in this ego of what feels good right now. You're not seeing through something. And that something is the past and the hurt and the heartache and the betrayal that you feel. Not coming to an understanding of what this pain is. Or you know what this pain is, but God forbid you touch it. Spirit is saying no one ever got as close as you did. So whether that's you thinking about somebody else or them thinking about you, no one ever got as close as you did, and that scares the living bejeebers out of you. Did you see that in a meditation? Did you astral project? Did you astral travel? Did you lucid dream? Did you see something? Spirit's saying that this isn't going to be done until you work through this. This is going to repeat for you until you're ready to handle it. If you've got love to give, give it. If someone's trying to give you love, receive it. Oh, Taurus. Taurus. Present energy. Hostilities. Barriers are up. It feels good. It can't be good. It's too good to be true. Woman holding a coin. Who are you angry at? Who are you angry at? Woman holding a coin, broken heart. You're sitting in the hostile position. Are you watching someone else succeed? Is that what this is? You knew better? So what is this regret and remorse? Because for some of you, this is regret and remorse. Did you let somebody go? This is either you leveling up or you're watching someone else level up and it's driving you insane. All right, Spirit. Future energy, appreciation. Action. Are you going to express something? Taurus, there it is, the throat chakra. If you are in a place that you have something to say to somebody, say it. Say it. Express it. Appreciation is one of the most beautiful forms of gratitude, of love, of care, of universal love, of anything we can ever give back to the world. When we appreciate and live in a higher vibrational energy, that shit has a ripple effect across the world. You change one person's day. That person then changes two people's day. And before you know it, you've got this domino effect of all these people are feeling that frequency that you let out there. If you have something to say to somebody, go say it. Do it, because if you're coming in with the right intention, with the right words that are just truthful words, honest words, it can't go wrong. To express yourself and to express this emotion that you're dealing with, just do it. Taurus, I've seen you going through this for like 4+ months now. What are you waiting for? I just want to go, this is my whole day, Like, what are you waiting on? Just do it. Make that change. Heal a cycle. And even if you can't say it to that person, write a letter. Spirit is saying that you're being pulled to have some kind of communication. Just say it. What are you fearful of? Rejection? Or are you fearful they're not going to forgive you for something? Are you afraid they're going to come back across and project that hostility that you're feeling towards you? And you don't want to feel that again? Or feel it at all? It doesn't even have to be again, at all. Maybe it's going to create healing for you. Maybe it's going to release you from whatever this nonsense is that you're going through with your emotions and in your head. And you can tell yourself, and Spirit is saying, you can tell yourself over and over again that it's done and you've let it go, but you have not. You absolutely have not, because if you did, this would not keep coming up. It's like every other month for you guys, this keeps coming up. What is this? Address it. It's like it's poisoning your internal emotional being. You're sitting with it. The moon, again. Hiding your emotions, hiding how you feel, hiding what's going on within you. I mean, come on. I feel like I'm trying to coax a cat out of a corner somehow or something. I don't know, Taurus. Like, this wants to close out from you or for you. You've got to find the willpower to do it. Like, you've got to ignite that own fire within you of determination to change this guilt, regret, remorse, this pain, this sorrow, this hurt, these tower moments. Make amends with it. Absolutely make amends with it. You're due to. You need to. All right, let's clarify, guys. Oh, hold on. The sun. Gee. Did something illuminate something for you along the way? Did it show you a part of yourself? I feel like maybe some of you guys may have dealt with like a twin flame, a soulmate, something to that nature that illuminated for you parts of yourself that you know need to be let go of. That sun and that third chakra, the solar plexus, they work together. I mean, when you meditate on that third chakra, that sunlight, it can't help but make you feel good. But I feel like you're coming from the wrong place with that third chakra energy right now, okay? Spirit, let's clarify, please. 7 of Pentacles. You are trying to give life. And I remember earlier I talked about those roots, right? It's like from the roots down, you've got it. Page of Wands. It's like you want to play with this. You want to test the waters. Make sure, there's the water. Make sure that you're testing the right waters, because I feel like you're getting caught between that dark and that light. I've seen it 3 times now. And even on this card, it catches my attention are those wolves. You got the light and the dark there, right? The same thing with the differences, the same thing with the choices that popped out earlier. You want to make movement. You want to make some kind of forward. It's like you start to gain some momentum to move into something. You plant the seeds, but then you don't take it all the way. Masculines, I feel like this is your reading. I don't know why, but I feel like this is masculine energy reading here. Get it caught up in your head, caught up in your emotions. I just want to keep saying, express how you feel. Express your, if there's regrets and remorse, express an apology. if it's genuine though, right? Like, don't come to somebody with some bullshit. That's not okay either. Hostilities. Hostilities. What's this about for Taurus? Three of Pentacles. For Taurus, please. For Taurus, please, please, for Taurus. Taurus, I'm going to reiterate what I said up front or up at the top there. Are you watching somebody else move forward? Are you watching somebody else succeed? Yep, there it is. You can't make it up. Five of Cups. Are you watching someone else move on without you? Like, I just feel like there's a lot of frustration, a lot of aggravation. There may be a sign. Like, I don't know if it's like a driving past an oil place or something like that. You know, they put the signs up that say this or that, but it's like a sign. It's something that you see. And that may be a part of that message that you get or have gotten. I don't know. It's weird. Where that's where you're just like, what the hell? The thing that sends you back, sets you back somehow. You're seeing other people make movement. You may be driving. You really may be driving when you see this sign. And it's just kind of like, whatever. It brings you, it's funny because it's like a bittersweet kind of thing attached to this. Like, well, that's great, and what the hell, all in the same breath. You don't know whether to stop, to turn around, or go. It feels heavy. It feels heavy, Taurus. Appreciation. What is this about for Taurus? What is this for Taurus? Seven of Wands in reverse. I feel like there's a little bit of begrudging of a situation. This is all past energy. This is the Hangman in reverse. This is all past energy. You know, and it just occurred to me. I said about that black and white, the light and the dark. Look at those horses. Same thing. That's the fourth time over. This is about your free will choice of what you're going to do with this. Have you leveled up? Do you want to level up? Temperance, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Ten of Pentacles. What was it that made you feel good? The Chariot, that's Cancer energy as well. What made you feel good? If you need to apologize for something, just do it. Or if you're expecting an apology or hoping for an apology for closure, you may have to find that within yourself. If you're expecting an apology from somebody else, when you find forgiveness of a situation, it will be the thing that sets you free. It might take you a little while, but you've got the ability to get there. This can be, again, part of that healing, right? That appreciation, the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, and the Temperance. You're going to have to find some space that's not in the light and that's not in the dark. Because I feel like you're having a hard time finding anything outside of a gray area, right? So like if you're in that gray area, if you need to sit there for a minute, sit there for a minute. But understand that your choices, do you go back to old ways and resentment and anger and frustration? Or do you step into the light that is going to free you of things that are eating you up inside emotionally? It's like oil and water. They don't mix. You can't have it both ways. It's either release the resentment, or I'm sorry, hang on to the resentment, hang on to that anger, hang on to an old way of doing things, being hostile, pushing things away, discrediting your emotions, or you're going to step into the light You're going to wake up. You're going to find peace. You're going to find forgiveness because it's freeing of you. And you're going to move forward. If you owe an apology and you think that it will be well received, that they're likely to listen to you, give it. Write it. Hand deliver it. I don't know. Whatever. If it's going to free you, if it's going to make you feel better, do it. It's not about them. It's about you. It's releasing you from the burdens, the bonds, and the attachments of these things. And if they owe you an apology and it never comes, you're going to have to find acceptance, do your grieving, which is not on a timeline, make peace with it, and forgive it. Ho'oponopono. Forgive your part of it. Forgive yourself of it. Oh, we got a kitty cat. He's come to say hello. Forgive yourself of it. It's not going to help you to hang on to this because you want to move forward. But it's like, which way do I go? And you know you want the good things. You know you want what feels good for yourself. It's about your free will choice, Taurus. Make good decisions. Make healthy decisions. Make ones that are going to make you feel good. I'm going to repeat this from earlier. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. Feel good about the decisions that you're making. Make good choices. So they free you up to feel good. Once you live in that feel-good energy for so long, it's impossible to ever want to feel bad again. It's like somebody who ate French fries every day. Have you ever gone like a prolonged period of time of like not drinking pop or not eating fried foods? And then after, like a year, you go back and you're like, oh, hell, I'm going to go through the Wendy's drive-thru and get a thing of natural cut fries, right? You eat them. They're greasy. They make you feel awful. You have no desire... excuse me, losing my voice. You have no desire to have those French fries again. Like you have a couple and you're done. That first pop that you drink after you quit drinking pop for a year, it makes you feel bloated and gross. And you're just like, ugh, it's too much. I can't do it. Once you start to feel good, anything that feels bad is not going to feel right to you. Your vibrational being is going to go, no, I don't like the way this feels. Step into feel good. Okay? Step into feel good. Oh, Taurus. All right. Advice for Taurus, please, Spirit. Advice for Taurus. You do. You want to fulfill those cups. You want to get to your 9 of Cups. You want to get to your wish fulfillment. But whatever this is that I've been seeing for you guys, you got to work through it. You absolutely got to. Spirit of gratitude. There was somebody else that got this today too. I can't remember who it was. Might have been Cancer, actually. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But yeah. Come on. Taurus energy, please. What does Taurus need to know? Spirit advice for Taurus. Seeing beyond. At some point, I think when I was shuffling the one deck, the third eye was underneath there somewhere. Hangman in reverse, needing that new perspective, trying to get that perspective, being stuck in a perspective for so long, being stubborn, right? Roots of abundance. I talked about those roots. I've seen it time and again during your reading, guys. Where's the, oh, here. There's those ones. Hold on. I want to show you guys this because I feel, not that I'm not believable, right? Like clearly I do this for a reason. But when I was talking to you about this earlier, I seen that with the Tower cards sitting there, right? Look at that. All 3 of those, 3 separate decks. Those roots are so prominent. So prominent. From there down, you're good. It's everything else in the upright. Everything else needs to be worked on. Good, you're stable. Now what? What are you doing to bring the rest of it together? It's so important for you. You've got, like, I don't know if it's like home or a good job or a good family that's going to support you in whatever endeavor you're trying to make forward movement in. And I'm going to say this because this is what Spirit's bringing in. If you created a foundation at some point that collapsed, if you're afraid that tie or that bond to that is no longer there, you're wrong. What exactly they're getting at, you know for your own situation, okay? You created something. And I'm going to say with somebody with that 2 sitting there, that's unity. That's coming together. You were given a foundational energy to build from. That was your gift. What you do with it from there is up to you. And I'm going to tell you, with that third eye, you know damn well what you need to do. You absolutely know. But you have to make the choice to do it. Okay? That foundation is there for you. One more card of advice. Beautiful uncaging. You have exposed and revealed, afraid to be vulnerable. Are you afraid to be seen that you were in pain? Afraid to admit some kind of defeat, some type of rejection? Beautiful uncaging, there's that 5. That's a change. What needs to change is that emotional energy for you. I've seen that again, time and time and time again throughout this reading for you guys. Unlock it. Unleash it. Let it open up. Let it expand. Find gratitude. Get in touch with your emotions. Let them out to the world. If you're happy, say so. If you're not, express it. And then work through it. Exposed and revealed. Are you afraid that somebody's going to judge you for being you? I feel like you're afraid you're going to be judged. Like, all eyes are on you. What are you going to do? It wants you to expand. Spirit wants you to expand. And no, you cannot change. You cannot change the past. But how you handle yourself moving forward is what matters. Okay? I'm going to say this to you guys. This is interesting. This is something that I actually teach a little bit of. And I just had this conversation today. It's funny. In tantric energy work, exchange, learning how to exchange, the left eye is the eye to the soul. Whatever this was that Spirit said earlier about you were the, how they say it, you were the closest it's ever been or come to or something to that effect. They seen through you. They seen through your soul. Okay? And with that, it left you feeling extremely vulnerable. Very open, very fearful. For some of you, actually, I actually want to clarify this. This is the longest video I've done, Taurus, just FYI. Let's clarify this. Whether it was you or them, or the both of you, this was a divine, destined connection at some point in your life. Okay? One of two things, and it's going to be a little different for each of you. This came in and it transformed your world. It showed you what love is and what love can be like without, or what life can be like without that love. Okay, and I just want to go towards heal your heart. God, heal your heart, please. The royal you. It showed you something about you. Call it love, call it soulmate, if this was twin flame or whatever the nonsense, karmic partnerships, whatever it was. It set you forth on a direction, 111 by the way, or 1111 also. It sent you on a direction of learning about yourself. And even if it was a painful situation, my God, give it appreciation. Give it love. Thank you. Thank you for that experience. Even if it hurt like hell. Even if it made me vulnerable. Even if it made me feel weak. Because what's to come is beautiful if you let it be that. But to live in this heartache, to live in this pain, do not forget the foundations that were built, whether they were by yourself or with another person. And that person is no longer joining you in this life for whatever reason. So what? You feel like you got cut off at the knees? Rebuild and build it better. Build it stronger. Pull yourself together. Quit living in your own misery. Oh, Taurus, I feel like I'm preaching a Sunday sermon. Good gravy. Heart space, Taurus. Heart space, please. Make a wish. Wish upon a star. Have faith in something beyond yourself. And then let it take control. Because right now you have no control. You think you do, but you don't. You will experience another tower moment if you don't open yourself up. Forgiveness. I could scream forgiveness. I'm almost positive. Maybe sometime in the fall I did a video and I think it might have said forgiveness is the title for you, Taurus. I can't believe I'm remembering that much. And Spirit comes back with the heart remembers when. Was that Trisha Yearwood, I think, did that song in the 90s? Go listen to that song. What does it make you think of? Because whatever memory it takes you back to, I guarantee you that's where the heart needs to heal. I am going to grab you another... I'm going to end this reading the same way we started. With the mantra cards. A fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. Honoring adversity, honoring your challenges, appreciating what you've been through. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. Uncovering confidence. There's that solar plexus energy. You cannot make it up. Taurus. Inspiring others. I help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts. If somebody's doing better than you and it makes you feel a certain way, that's your ego talking. That's your ego trying to hang on to control. Be kind. Be kind. Exploring unity consciousness. I am one eternal light appearing as all. Step into that light, Taurus. Understand that you are a divine being. You are here to do more than just sit in pain and misery. We're not here to live in that. We are not meant to live here in that. We come here to have these experiences, to learn the lesson, to complete soul's growth, to come here and do work and understanding in the 3D world. Balancing the brain, get out of the monkey mind, right? I can be and do all at once. And that came out on the split earlier too. Growing beyond guilt. It couldn't have happened any other way. It had to happen specifically like this. And the only thing that is holding you back is your own thoughts and pain. Unresolved pain. Dispelling sadness. It's right there. I will feel better once I get the rest I need. There it is. Not sleeping at night, stressing, anxietizing, worrying. Understanding that if you're in a space of quiet, that you're going to feel. That those emotions might seep out of your eyes into tears. They might roll down your face. You might get angry with yourself. They need to come out. They need to open up. You need to resolve this pain. I'm telling you. Open yourself up to this because it's going to transform your life if you let it. It is going to clear a slate and you are going to be off to the races. And that's what you want. You want to feel good. You want abundance, and Spirit is trying to level you up. Oh my God. Seriously, Taurus. Motion, blossoming abundance, door to spirit, door to personal healing and happiness. Fifth chakra, coming from the throat, right? Talking, expressing so that you can have good things for you. But instead you're sitting here just going, well, I don't think I can meditate. I don't know how to get to my victory and my success. I don't know how to balance this out. I don't know how to fix this. Start with you. Start with you. Start with you. And then if you feel that you need to go and you owe, again, I go back to, if you owe an apology, go give it. And if you owe yourself an apology, give it. And if you're waiting on an apology, understand that that apology may never, ever come. And if it doesn't, you're going to let the inability of somebody else's bullshit to hold you back in life. Do not do it. Absolutely not. So what? They hurt you. You acknowledge your hurt and your pain and you move forward. Taurus. Come on, guys. I hate to see this for anybody. For anybody. You do not let your pain hold you back, ever. Never, ever, 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 never. It's okay. There's fear and there's healthy fear. And when you just are in a state of fear that dictates everything that you are, it stops you from growth. Have a healthy fear. Be afraid of sharks because we know that, not that they're going to bite us, but they might, right? Be aware. It's you going into the ocean being aware. You might get nipped. Hell, you might step on a jellyfish. It might sting for a minute, right? But it doesn't last forever. And this pain that you're going to work through when you dive into those emotions, it's not going to last forever either. It's just to work through it. So it frees you up. Let it free you. Let it open you. Nobody, I don't care what you've done in this lifetime, nobody deserves to be living in this space. Because you get there and then it's like, whoop, and you get there and it's back down again. And for some of you, this runs so deeply and so internally. For some of you, Spirit is saying your dreams were dashed. What you wanted was gone. But maybe that rejection was God's protection for you. They were trying to show you another way. It was protecting you at the end of the day. Taurus, I feel like I could beat your ear all night. I want to open up March, the middle of March's readings, and I want to see you making so much personal growth. Please. I'm sitting here begging with you, please. This is not what you're meant for. Not at all. None of this. You have got to find the balance between where you are and the other side of the spectrum. Okay? No more letdowns. No more bullshit. Resolve this pain because you're deserving. You're deserving and worthy of that 10 of Pentacles. You've talked about it. You want to come together with something or someone. And maybe that someone is just you. We always equate it to somebody else. Maybe it's you. You want reason to celebrate and feel good. I got chills right now. You want to feel good. Who doesn't want to feel good? But the more you embrace feeling good, let me read this to you one more time. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. Okay? Remember that. Taurus, that's it. I'm wrapping this one up. Good grief. We are 55 minutes in. If you find that this video resonates for you, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you have not done so. I hope these messages were profound. I hope these messages give you everything that you need. Whether it's a kick in the ass, a kick in the pants, a hard reality check, I'm here to help you. Consider me your best friend from afar. I am here to help you grow. I want to see you elevate. I want to see you nurture yourself. All right. If this resonated and you need to get some clarity, you need to dive through some of this ucky stuff, please feel free. My email is down below in the description box. It is in the About section of the page. I'll be more than happy to set up an appointment with you and work through whatever this is. This is what I do. I do this to help people heal. All right, so just know that that option is available to you, folks. Taurus, let's move forward. Let's move up. Let's elevate, okay? All right, guys. I'm wishing you a great month. I'm sending you all of my love. I'm sending you healing energy. Stay strong. Get into the right space of that solar plexus energy. Meditate on that solar plexus. Open yourself up in that heart space too, okay? Sending you guys a lot of love and light. Take care. Bye-bye.